Elon Musk's Boring Company has a hidden project deep beneath the Texas Gigafactory. Tesla is leveraging the Boring Company's capabilities to revolutionize vehicle transportation in an unprecedented way. Known for his tendency to reveal important company secrets, Elon Musk has faced legal challenges due to his lack of self-control. However, he remains unusually secretive about the Boring Company's endeavors. The construction of a mysterious tunnel at Giga, Texas, hints at significant developments, and we may have insights into what Elon is keeping under wraps about the Boring Company. Welcome to Tesla Global. Let's delve into the details. We're witnessing the initial stages of a Boring Company tunnel project that will extend from Tesla's Giga, Texas factory beneath the recently constructed toll road, Freeway 130, also referred to as the Pickle Parkway, named after J.J. Pickle, an Austin political figure from the mid-60s to the mid-90s. This tunnel will connect the southern tip of Giga, Texas, to a nearby parking lot situated on a smaller plot of land opposite the main Gigafactory site, primarily utilized for storing shipping containers. What's really interesting here is that at the same time the Boring Company operation is getting underway, Tesla is in the process of two new construction projects, one at either end of the Boring Tunnel. On the Giga, Texas side, Tesla has been hard at work on a massive expansion that will bring the south end of the factory all the way out to the edge of the retaining pond and the ring road that surrounds the plant. On the opposite side, Tesla has constructed a large warehouse building with a supercharging station outside. Adjacent to the warehouse, Tesla is laying down a massive parking lot to use for holding newly constructed vehicles as they wait for shipping. The general assembly for Model Y is further up towards the north point on the same side of the building. So by now, it should be evident why this new tunnel is being excavated. It serves as a direct transit route from Tesla's general assembly wing of their Gigafactory to the storage area where new vehicles undergo preparation, charging, and staging for final shipping. Now, that raises the question, why does Tesla require an underground tunnel when they already have a road beneath the Pickle Parkway connecting the general assembly area to the staging ground parking lot? The answer to the secret tunnel is twofold, as there are benefits for both Tesla and the Boring Company, and they warrant separate examination to avoid confusion. Let's delve into them. Part 1. Tesla. While it may seem nonsensical to replace a short drive on the road with a slightly shorter drive through a tunnel, it overlooks the significance of Giga, Texas. As the largest vehicle manufacturing plant globally, it currently produces only a fraction of its full capacity, churning out a few thousand Model Ys per week and a handful of Cybertrucks. However, when operating at full capacity, it will manufacture the majority of North America's Model Y inventory, along with all Cybertrucks and the new Redwood Compact EV. With this anticipated surge in production, a continuous flow of vehicles will stream out of Giga, Texas, 24 hours a day. At that point, relying solely on existing roads and highway overpasses for transportation won't suffice. Constructing additional roads out of Giga, Texas isn't a viable solution, but digging more tunnels offers a feasible alternative. Imagine a network of tunnels along the west side of the factory, directly linking the general assembly floor to the delivery lot. As closed tunnels inaccessible to the public, Tesla can autonomously drive all new cars from production to delivery, significantly enhancing the efficiency and cost-effectiveness of vehicle transportation. Part 2. The Boring Company. Now here's what the Boring Company stands to gain from this whole Giga, Texas tunnel network. They get to flex. Hear me out. The beauty of the Giga, Texas site is that the whole thing is owned by Elon Musk, and it's already zoned as an industrial manufacturing site. So, within reason, of course, the Boring Company can do pretty much anything they want. And there is one more significant benefit in play here. In this particular case, the gigafactory is sitting on top of a subsurface material known as Austin chalk, which is a medium hardness rock that is pretty much as good as it gets for underground tunneling. So, we know that the boring company can dig under a roadway without causing any issues. We've only seen the Mark III used to dig one small test tunnel at the Bastrop test site, while the Las Vegas operation has only seen Proof Rock 1 and 2 used on site. Now, from what we've been able to gather, which is all fairly superficial evidence, admittedly, the performance of the Proof Rock Mark I has been a bit of a letdown. According to the boring company, Proof Rock 2 should be able to tunnel at a speed of 1 mile per week, which doesn't sound fast, but it would already make it the fastest tunnel boring machine in the world. The traditional way to launch a tunnel boring machine is to dig a pit down the required depth and launch the machine on a straight path. And then you also have to dig a pit at the end, so the machine breaks through in a straight line as well and has to be lifted out. Proof Rock 3 represents an updated design aimed at addressing the reliability issues of its predecessor version 2. The boring company anticipates that Proof Rock 3 will significantly enhance digging speed, setting an ambitious target of achieving 7 miles per day. While this goal may not be immediately achievable, any improvement in speed would be notable, potentially resulting in the machine launching and resurfacing at Giga Texas on the same day. Another noteworthy aspect of the Giga Tunnel is the use of hexagonal segments for the tunnel walls, a departure from the standard rectangular segments seen in previous boring company tunnels, such as the Las Vegas Loop. Hexagonal walls offer several advantages, including a visually appealing design. More importantly, they facilitate a faster, more cost-effective and efficient tunnel construction process. Let's delve into how this works. This is one of those things that is simple on the outside and incredibly complex on the inside. So we are just going to look at tunnel boring from the exterior and ignore all of the advanced geological, environmental, and engineering considerations that need to be made. We all know this part of the boring machine, the cutting head. This material is called spoil, and the reason for that is the cutting head is loaded with chemicals like industrial lubricants. If you look at this video of Elon Musk watching Proof Rock surface, you can see all of the foam spurting out the front. Elon jokes about a foam party, but this foam is incredibly toxic. Even just inhaling the fumes can be dangerous, so any of the earth that passes through the cutting heads is now contaminated material, hence spoil. As the cutting head advances, spoil accumulates behind it and is drawn up by a spinning auger system, then deposited onto a conveyor belt. This belt transports the spoil back through the tunnel to a large surface machine that places it into a concrete bunker. Keep this in mind for later. Meanwhile, at the front of the boring machine, cutting occurs, while at the rear, construction of the tunnel wall takes place. This process involves a two-step approach. First, pushing and cutting, followed by deploying concrete segments to build the next ring of tunnel wall and repeating this sequence. So, as the tunnel boring machine is moving forward, the spoil is being moved out the back through a conveyor belt, and the new tunnel wall segments are being brought in from the surface on a rail system. You may notice that there are two limiting factors in the speed at which a boring machine can make a tunnel, and it has nothing to do with the cutting head. I can tell you that the boring company has a solution to one problem. This is where the hexagons come in. So, with a rectangular segmented wall, you have to build the tunnel one ring at a time, and each ring might consist of 6 or 8 segments that all need to be set in place before the pistons can push off and move the cutting head forward. So, with hexagonal segments, you get more of a continuous movement of the tunnel boring machine. Another advantage to hexagons is that they can all be made identical. You might notice that when we talk about the rectangular segments, They're not true rectangles, but the hexagons can all be mass-produced from one concrete mold, making them more efficient to manufacture. Hence, they are cheaper and faster to obtain. The Boring Company faces its greatest challenge with rapid tunneling in managing the spoil. The faster the excavation, the more spoil generated in a shorter time frame. It would necessitate a continuous fleet of dump trucks and front-end loaders to swiftly remove the material before it inundates the construction site. Proper disposal is essential due to its hazardous nature, precluding dumping into rivers. Therefore, the Boring Company's innovative ideas find a fitting testbed at Giga, Texas. If the speculated plan involves constructing a vast network of short delivery tunnels beneath the Pickle Parkway, it presents ample opportunities for refining their techniques. Each tunneling endeavor serves as a learning experience, allowing for trial and error. Elon Musk's acceptance of failure as integral to innovation contrasts with the risk-averse nature of Las Vegas casino and convention center proprietors. While the specifics of the Boring Company's activities at Giga, Texas remain unknown, it warrants close observation. The endeavor is poised to be anything but mundane, promising intriguing developments worth monitoring.